12 Days of Sideshow? Yeah, I've got some things to say about that. Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the Batman statue collector, and on this channel, we like to do high-end statue collecting reviews, unboxing, statue chats, and so much more. And that's exactly what we're doing today, is a statue chat. And if you're not familiar, that is where I give my commentary on current topics in the statue collecting world. Now, I am specifically going to talk today about the 12 Days of Sideshow. Now, if you're not familiar with that, that is an annual event that Sideshow Collectibles puts on starting on Christmas and goes all the way into the new year, and it is 12 days of new reveals. Now, this has always been a very, very exciting time to be a collector because in years past, we got amazing, incredible reveals from them. And most of the time, they were premium formats. And premium formats are their premium statue line, quarter scale, and almost every single day we would get a new reveal. And it was always very, very exciting. And this year, anticipation was still very high. Now last year, Sideshow got dinged a little bit because they kept revealing things, which is great, but they did that in text form, which means they would just say the name of the character and it would be a really cool graphic, but we didn't actually get to see what the statue looked like. So that was kind of a letdown last year, but it is what it is, right? So this year came around, and because of last year, I think some of the expectations were lowered a little bit, maybe tempered a little bit. But again, you know me, I'm always going to be very excited anytime there's new reveals or any new renders or anything like that. And so this year, we have the 12 days. And as of the recording of this, all 12 days have now been revealed. And so I thought maybe you would want to hear my thoughts and opinions. Now, am I going to go on a rant? Am I going to trash Sideshow? Because a lot of people out there have done that. They have trashed Sideshow. They're like, they lost their minds, or they off the rocker. They're unveiling just art prints and blah, 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 blah. I get your frustration. But I'm also here to tell you that we actually got a lot of great reveals. Is it as many as we were hoping for? No. But we still got some brand new releases from them. Companies like Tweeterhead, also art prints as well. Now, me personally, I'm going to be honest. I think the art prints are great. Sideshow does a lot of really phenomenal art prints. But I do not believe they should be revealed for this event. I believe they can be revealed anytime and people will get excited about it, but people want to see statues, okay? Now, here's my personal thought on this. Why are we not getting as many reveals as we used to? Why are they not premium format after premium format after premium format? I'm going to say the pandemic. I think the pandemic has shifted the way people buy things. And Sideshow, as a for-profit company, has had to adjust. Now, I don't think they'll ever come out and just say that, but just, watching from the side and being in this hobby as long as I have, I really think that they're having to adjust not only to the competition, because the competition is phenomenal, and they distribute that competition. So they might not feel like they really have to put out as much because so many other companies are doing such a great job at it. Will Sideshow continue to put out premium formats? I think so, but I think at a much reduced rate. And we're also seeing pretty low ESs on some of their releases. ES, again, is edition size. That means that, in my opinion, not as many people are buying. So I think Sideshow is probably being smart with what they're putting out. Are they going to be putting out 12 premium formats all at once? I don't think so. I think those days are numbered, at least until things change in the world. Now, if things go back to normal and people start spending like they used to, I think that maybe you would see, again, Sideshow adjust. They're having to adjust, like so many other businesses, like so many other companies out there. Does it suck for us? Yes. Because there's so many of us that love the premium formats, that love the quarter scale. And that is a lot of people's favorite scale to collect. Now, my favorite scale is 1/3 scale. And so I'm really happy that Prime 1 continues to churn these out, or Queen Studios, or other companies. XM, Infinity, you guys know. But Sideshow, it is a little bit of a disappointment when we didn't get as many reveals as we were still hoping for. But I'm not going to come out here I'm not going to rant. I'm not going to have a pitchfork or, or lights, what are those called? Torches, thank you. Gee, Merry Christmas. I'm not going to have that. Because yes, was I disappointed in the fact that they did four art prints? Yeah, I'm disappointed in that. But we still got some great reveals. And so I wanted to share those with you here, in case maybe you missed them. Because there's still some really great things. And maybe it's not exciting for me if they release a new Mythos character, a new Star Wars character. I'm happy for anyone that collects that line. But me personally, you guys know what I want. And we didn't get it. We didn't get a new Batman villain. We did get a great piece from Daniel Bell, which I think a lot of people are going to be excited about. I really like the art direction on that piece. And again, I'll show you here in just a second. But am I disappointed about some of the lack of reveals? Sure. But I know that just because we didn't get a reveal here, Sideshow randomly pops up things all the time. They could have, saved certain pieces, but they revealed some things weeks ago before this event that they could have waited until this event for. But, 5 weeks down the road, we might get a random premium format that pops up. So that's okay. It's okay. It's fun to still be surprised throughout the year. Again, maybe our expectations are a little bit too high, or maybe we need to kind of adjust with the flow, adjust with the times, with what's going on in the world. And I know some of you are going to say, well, other companies are just whipping things out left and right. That's that company. Sideshow's a different company. Their business model is different. Again, they're a major distributor. So maybe their model has changed. Are they still going to continue to give us things? I think so. And I'm still very optimistic that we'll get some of those characters that we've been begging for. And I get it, guys. We want all these characters. They keep giving us the same ones. A lot of times that's because of a license. That's what the license requires. So I'm not going to fault them necessarily for that. And again, some of these BC characters are risks. I'm still optimistic that we'll get some of these Riddlers and Penguins, and I've been talking about it for years here on the channel. But I'm going to quit talking now. I want to show you all the reveals. We'll talk about them and see what you guys think about the 12 Days of Sideshow. All right, guys, so here was the very first day reveal, and this is a Phoenix and Jean Grey maquette. So we got a statue right out of the gate, which is very exciting. Again, I don't know exactly what scale this is going to be. If it is quarter scale, it's going to be quite massive with the Phoenix wings. And again, this is not a statue that I would collect, but it's still a cool concept. Again, I have a feeling it'll be a little smaller than quarter scale, but the fact that it's a maquette, and again, I think it's an interesting looking concept. I saw some positivity in the community, also some people that didn't really care for it. So it'll be interesting to see more. Obviously, we just got the one photo in day one. Day two, we saw the Merman maquette from Tweeterhead, an incredible line, Masters of the Universe. Tweeterhead is just kicking it out of the park here. And again, we already actually saw this printed, so I don't know why we just see a render here. That would be cool if we actually saw the actual statue, because we've already seen it at some of the various events. Day three, we saw an Alex Ross lithograph. Everything Alex Ross does is, just genius. Again, the fact that it's an art print, I wasn't a big fan of that as a reveal, but I still think it'll be a popular piece because Alex Ross everybody loves. Day four, we then see the Mythos Darth Vader. Now, I personally like the original better than this, but if you can't find that one, because again, it's an older piece, this gives collectors a new opportunity here to get a brand new statue. And again, it's a statue reveal, so that's always a good thing. I personally like the premium format that they recently revealed better than this, although this is obviously a very stylized piece. And again, if you are a Star Wars collector or just love this Mythos line, because the Mythos line, this is kind of the sequel to the original line, so it's definitely different. So it really depends on kind of what you want. The next day here, we got to see another art print. Again, WandaVision. I feel like that time has kind of come and gone, so I don't know how popular this print will be. But I did love the show, and so it's a cool print, cool idea. But again, it's an art print, so we'll move on. Next up, we have another great piece from Tweeterhead, and again, it's puzzling because this is a render. We actually already saw this printed. I don't know why we don't get a painted actual maquette here, but I think this piece is going to be incredibly, incredibly popular among fans. Again, Tweeterhead is just nailing this line. They've done such a great job with it. We also got an Iron Man fine art print. Again, a great stylized art print. I love the look of this. Again, it is an art print. I don't feel like they should be part of this reveal. But again, if you are an Iron Man collector, 2 different prints here. So you have some variety. Really, really cool. This was, I feel like, the hit of the week by far. Of course, this is the Dark Knight Returns Batman. This is a premium format, quarter scale, sculpted by the incredible Daniel Bell. Saw a lot of positivity. I saw some people that didn't like the lightning effect, but I think it's freaking brilliant. The fact that it's actually holding him up, very stylized. And again, anything that Daniel Bell touches usually turns to gold in the statue collecting community. So I think this piece is going to be incredibly popular among fans. This is not my favorite storyline. You guys know that if you watch the channel, but I might still pick this one up just because I love the art direction on it. Really, really cool. Another art print, unfortunately, but it's still cool, Zatanna. And the great thing is I'm actually hoping that this becomes a new premium format, although the old one still holds up. It's still a phenomenal piece, but I would still love to see Sideshow tackle another one, although it would be great to see new characters. And speaking of characters, they've already done before the Thor premium format. Now, one great thing about this piece is fantastic sculpt, but also it's been a minute since they've done a classic Thor. And so I can see this one being popular among fans, although people still really love the Daniel Bell one they did recently. And again, that wasn't that long ago. And I did see a lot of people in the community say, hey, where's our Loki? Where's some of these other characters? I tend to agree with them on that. But again, they're going to continue to make the characters they know will do well. And Thor obviously does. And again, it's cool that it's in his classic form. So that'll be interesting to see more photos of him. Day 11 saw the Optimus Prime. This, of course, is the Unruly Industries. They do great work, a great price point. Again, nothing that I would even consider, but again, if you're collecting Transformers or you want something at a better price point, this might be for you. And then last but certainly not least, we did get some Witcher pieces in quarter scale. So these are all premium formats, and I just recently started watching the Witcher series, and I'm already falling in love with it. So it's really cool to be able to see 3 here. It's really neat that they actually revealed 3 different statues, of course. We have him and we have Yennefer. And so I think that all of these will be popular. From what I've heard from the community is they are very stylized. They're kind of Sideshow's own take of these characters. Of course, Prime 1 has done a great job with these also. So it'll be interesting to see how many people are interested. But I do tip my hat to Sideshow, the fact that this is, in fact, something new, something different. And that's what we have been asking for a very long time. Would I have preferred some Batman villains? Of course. But again, it's still really cool that we're getting new characters from Sideshow. All right, guys, so there was all 12 days. What did you think of the 12 days of Sideshow? What did you think of the reveals? Were there any that you were excited about? Now, again, we got some great reveals. Was it as exciting as we were maybe anticipating? Maybe not. But again, it depends on what you collect. Again, my biggest nitpick is the art prints. Again, I love Sideshow's art prints. I think they're fantastic. But I just feel like those should be held for a separate event, or maybe do the 12 days of art prints or something, but just do those separate. I've heard a lot of people in the community asking the same. And again, maybe they just didn't have enough items to fill 12 days. I don't know. But I just feel like people are anticipating the best that Sideshow has to offer. And it gets you excited for the new year. Okay, it gives you opportunity to plan and budget what you might want from them. And again, I want to keep supporting Sideshow because I think they're a great company. Again, I think they're a company in transition, without a doubt. And so is the old Sideshow the same? I don't think it's going to be the same, guys. And does that suck a little bit? Yes. But maybe they'll go back to that eventually. But I think for the time being, we just have to be happy with what we're getting. And again, if you are not interested in those pieces, you don't have to buy them. But I'm still excited about what they showed. I'm excited for collectors that are excited about those pieces. And again, I am a little bummed, honestly, that we didn't get some Batman villains. Whatever. Still got a great Batman piece from Daniel Bell. Still want a Daniel Bell villain. But overall, I'm not going to trash that event. Could it have been better? I think so. But it is what it is. So, I know people are going to badmouth it, but that's not what we do here on this channel. We try to put a positive spin back on things. And again, it is a great time to be a collector. There are so many companies. I mentioned Prime 1, Infinity, XM, Queen Studios, so many, Tweeterhead, so many, PCS. I'm going to keep going. So many amazing companies that offer variety. So if one of the companies aren't putting out what you want, chances are another one will. So again, this is a great time to be a collector. Be happy that we're continuing to get reveals, that we're getting exciting things from companies that we want. It might not be the exact piece that we want right now. I want it right now, Daddy. We just have to be patient, guys. That's what we have to continue to do. We have to keep supporting each other, keep supporting the companies. Let them know what you want in a constructive way. I think that's fair. But we don't need to trash anybody, right? We just don't have time for that. At least not here on this channel and not in this community. We're better than that, right? Thank you guys so very much for checking out the video. Listen to me rant for a while. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Click the notification bell if you are already a subscriber. Again, we have about, I think 56% of you are subscribers. The rest of you are not. Please hit that red subscribe button. That really helps us. We are on our road to 35K. Help us get there. Help support this community. And just, again, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for taking time out of your day watching me talk about statues. I'll see you soon right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.